of Dodger baseball. Please welcome our host, Joe Davis.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dodger Stadium. Welcome to the unofficial start of the second half of the season, coming out of the All-Star break here. Really kind of a sprint, though. Just about 60 games left in the regular season. In 2019, the Dodgers inducted the great Ron Newcomb into the newly established Legends of Dodger Baseball. It was created as a way to honor Dodgers of the past who were great not just on the field, but off it as well. Since that first induction, 7 others have been inducted into the Legends of Dodgers Baseball. And tonight we make it a nice baseball 9 with our latest induction. It's a man from Tacoma, Washington, who became one of the greatest third basemen in the history of this organization. His name, of course, is Ron Cey. Please direct your attention to Dodger Vision.
Steve Carlin going head-to-head with Ron Cey. High drive into deep left field. Back goes Lazinski. It's gone! Grand slammer!
For Ron Cey, it was always about the team. Individual success didn't mean as much as a Dodger success during his 12 years wearing the uniform. So it's fitting that he is always associated with teams. A legendary infield. The first quartet of 30 home run hitters in Major League history. 4 National League Championship teams. A World Series championship squad in 1981. And being 1/3 of the 1981 World Series MVP group.
What you want to know about Ron Cey as far as his tenacity in playing the game, all you have to do is look at the video of Ron diving and getting a bunt that was in foul territory during the playoffs and in the World Series. We call him the Penguin. I didn't know penguins had wings, but on that particular play, he sprouted wings.
Penguins aren't noted for flying, but that's exactly what Cey did on Bobby Mercer's bunt in the 8th inning, perhaps the turning point in the series.
Well, I guess there were 42 third basemen until Ron put his stamp on it, became the 43rd. But when Ron stepped in and solidified third base, I think that was one of the last pieces of the puzzle in his contribution by doing just that, solidifying a very difficult position, not only offensively, but defensively, is a true testimony to his contribution to Dodger history.
Today, Ron, is about you. After years of the Dodgers treading water, you became the anchor that dropped to third base, ushering in the most stable infield in Major League history. Garvey, Lopes, Russell, and Cey. You helped the Dodgers once again become a battleship, one that could overcome mighty pirates in the East and a big red machine in the Midwest. You helped usher in a second wave of dominance that swept through Southern California in the 1970s and early 1980s. And even if the water turned to ice, there was never a fear, for you carried the beloved nickname, the Penguin. You were power and dependability in the lineup. You were defense at third base. You were consistency.
If I were trying to describe Ron Cey in one word, constant.
Bottom of the first inning, 2 outs. Brigetti at the belt, checking the runners, delivers to Cey. Fastball, a high drive into left field. Back goes Winfield, way back. It's gone.
This 3-run home run by Ron Cey makes it 3-0. And coming against Brigetti, who had given up just 1 homer all season, it provides a clarion call to the home fans that the Dodgers are indeed back in it.
His commitment to go out on the field every day prepared, ready to give 100%, and in times when he wasn't 100%, to be able to dig deep and become the man who made a difference when the lights were the brightest, so to speak.
The joy of a 3-2 lead in games was dimmed, however, when a Goose Gossage fastball got away and hit Ron Cey on the helmet with 2 out in the 8th. But Penguins obviously have hard heads, for Cey was in the lineup for Game 6. Not only was he in the lineup, but Cey collected 2 hits, drove in 2 runs.
Hit well to left. It's going to sink in front of Winfield for a base hit. And you saw Ron go up there with perfect confidence.
Ron Cey played like he was 7 foot tall. And that's exactly the amount of heart I think the biggest thing is when you're looking at a player, whether it be current or if you're looking in retrospect, don't measure everything by the numbers. It's impossible to put a number on heart. If there was a number on heart with Ron Cey, it would peak off the charts.
Feel extremely fortunate. You know, I lived a childhood dream. Mine came true. I got to play for one of the greatest franchises in the history of baseball. We did all these things together, and we accomplished a great deal.
The 6 All-Star teams, the homer of Dave Righetti in the 1981 World Series, wearing the crown for 21 years as the LA Dodgers' all-time home run leader. Ron Cey, today's about you. Today, Ron, you join a new team as the newest member of the Legends of Dodger Baseball.
Thank you to Billy Crystal for lending his voice to that tribute. We have with us today a few of the previous inductees. They're not hard to tell. They got those fancy jackets down there. Welcome back, first of all, the latest inductee, Dusty Baker. From the Legends class of 2023, Oral Hershiser. From the 2019 class, Steve Garvey. And now I'd like to invite a special guest to come up to share a few words with us. He was, during Ron's tenure in Los Angeles, for a lot of it, the VP of Public Relations. He would go on to become the team's general manager and help bring the World Championship back to Los Angeles in 1988. Please welcome Fred Claire.
And had many accomplished and even historic lineups through their history. But for many years, there was a lingering question: who's at third base? And that question existed when the Dodgers were in Brooklyn. And when they came to Los Angeles, in the first 13 seasons of the Los Angeles Dodgers, there were 42. Thanks, Danny. There were 42 third basemen. That puzzle, as far as who would play third, ended in 1973, when a young man from Tacoma, Washington, took over as the Dodger third baseman. He would stay there at third for the next decade. He would establish Dodger records for a third baseman, for home runs, for RBIs, for hits, for most every statistical category. In addition to that, he became an accomplished defensive player at third base, enjoying the longest serving infield of all time. Ron Cey, in those 10 years, was an all-star 6 times. He was an all-star 6 times. He was a member of 4 teams, Dodger teams, that went to the World Series. And when they won in 1981, Ron was a tri-MVP. So to Ron Cey and to his family, on behalf of many of us fortunate to serve with the Dodgers during your time as a Dodger, I congratulate you, your wife, friend, your wonderful family, because you're a truly Dodger legend.
Thank you, Fred. There are many of Ron's teammates who wanted to play a part tonight, couldn't be here, but wanted to share a message. So Ron, again, if you could, take a look at Dodger Vision.
Penguin, Rick Monday, from all of us that had the pleasure playing with you in the major leagues and winning a world championship. When I look at this ring, it reminds me of everybody that pulled together to pull some things off. Congratulations, my friend. This is a wonderful honor. Well deserved.
Querido Penguin, quiero felicitarte por ser ahora tú un grande leyenda del equipo de los Dodgers. Congratulations, you deserve it, Penguin.
Hey Ron, this is Ryan Sandberg, former teammate. I want to be not one of the first, but I want to be right in the line here to wish you congratulations on your induction into Legend of Dodger Baseball. Boy, you were sure a big part of the glue of that team, and I often remind you as we became teammates through the 83, 84 seasons, 85 with the Cubs, how I used to watch you play for the Spokane Indians, and I was in grade school at the time. But you know what, when you came over, it was a big piece for us, batting right in the middle of the lineup and doing what you do as an RBI guy and a terrific teammate all the way around, professional to a T. And I used to get a kick out of batting practice when you'd give me those feeds on the double play balls, hitting me right in the chest with those four-seamers right there, and you'd yell over, "How's that for you? Is that good enough for you?" And I just always appreciated you as a teammate. And once again, this is a terrific honor, and very happy and pleased to say congratulations. You're one of the best.
Ron, congratulations on your induction into the Legends of Dodger Baseball. Exciting for me just as a kid. I remember watching you play, and more importantly, I got your autograph one time here at Dodger Stadium. Six-time All-Star, 1981 World Series MVP. The career is outstanding, and now that you're getting recognized, that's outstanding as well. Congratulations, Ron.
Good evening, Ron. I feel badly that I can't be with you and Fran this evening, but I enthusiastically congratulate you on your extraordinary Dodger career. Primarily in 1977, do you remember April, Tommy Lasorda's first year as manager? And you set a Major League record, 29 RBIs in April of '77. And you led the team, and you helped Tommy's managerial career get off to a flying start. You've always been a fan favorite, always a favorite of mine and our family, and I just want to thank you for the dedication, the commitment, the hard work that you devoted to your career, beginning with spring training in Vero Beach throughout the last game you played. But I tip my hat off to you. You are the best. Good night.
We have some of Ron's teammates from the '81 championship team down here with us tonight. Please welcome everybody. Shortstop, Bill Russell. Pitcher, Jerry Royce. Utility man, Darryl Thomas. Pitcher, Burt Hooten. Outfielder, and another one of the MVPs of the World Series, Pedro Guerrero. And one more of Ron's championship teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, a two-time world champion with the Dodgers. Welcome back to Mike Scioscia.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be here to say a few words about a true Dodger legend, the Penguin, Ron Cey. A lot of us who came up in 1980 and in spring training that year, as you saw Ron Cey walk by, and you'd look and go, how does that guy do it? It looked like his body wasn't finished. It looked like his legs weren't all as long, as tall as they should be. His arms were short. But I'll tell you what, he was short, he was small, but he played big. And he played bigger than anybody on the field. So as we came up, and we were taught great lessons from the record-setting infield, which Ron was part of. And he played both sides. He hit in the middle of the lineup. He played flawless third base. And along with the rest of the group, Dusty, Reggie Smith, Garv in the middle, they formed one of the most formidable lineups that you could ever see in Major League Baseball. And they taught us what it was like to be a Dodger, what you needed to do. And Ron played every day. He played his heart out. A couple things, we all get mulligans in life. He tried to make a record. I think he did make a record. Didn't you make a record? Playing the third base bag or whatever it was. We won't talk about that one, Penguin. But I want everyone to hear to understand what a tremendous part of Dodger history Ron is. I know it's a great day for him and his family. And all of you have his life-size bobbleheads to take home tonight and enjoy. So Penguin, God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. So last year we introduced some fashion to the equation. You see the official Dodger Legend blazer. So a little bit like you have with the Masters, right? The last guy to win presents the newest winner with the jacket. So we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna have the last honoree, Dusty Baker, come on over and give him the blue jacket. Ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the Penguin, Ron Cey.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here tonight. In the spring of 1957, 68 years ago, there was a 9-year-old boy who had an epiphany at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday on the #1 Little League field at the South End Boys Club in Tacoma, Washington. That was me. My dream was to play Major League Baseball. And like so many others who came before me with the same dreams, mine became a reality. I didn't have any master plan for success. I simply wanted it more than the other ones did. I worked hard and persevered, followed my dream. I wasn't deterred from failing. I did not lose hope of succeeding. You can't always reach your goal nor your personal expectations. When I didn't, I used it as motivation to be better, to be the best,
we were trying to figure out who it was, and you were one of the suspects.
To be the best I could be, consistently. The Dodger teams that I played on from 1973 through 1982 carried the Dodger history and tradition forward by carving out its own historical run. We had a swagger. We were the new kids on the block that had to be dealt with. And we had our own private plane. And that created an even bigger blue bullseye on our forehead, and we loved it. We had an infield that played 8.5 years together, with 4 World Series, a World Championship, and is the most successful infield in Major League history. By fact, not opinion. We became household names to Dodger fans. The infield, that infield, has a shrine in Cooperstown, New York, home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. In 1977, we became the first Major League team to have 4 players hit 30 home runs in one season. We were the first team in Major League history to draw 3 million people in 1978, setting new all-time Major League attendance records. We led baseball in attendance every year. It was a proud time for the O'Malley family in Dodger baseball. There is a generational fan support of Dodger baseball here tonight, so I would like to thank you and your families for your support back then, as well as today for your love of the Dodgers. I would like to thank my entire family and my wife Fran of 54 years, my son Daniel, my daughter Amanda for their support and love. Special kudos go out to Fran, who united the Dodger wives, who teamed with the Dodgers through fundraising events for many years that went on to benefit needy young women in this community. To all of my Dodger teammates, thank you for your hard work and dedication and your contributions to Dodger baseball as well. I am honored, and it's an honor, and it's been a privilege to be a Dodger. I am eternally grateful. I want to thank current management of the Los Angeles Dodgers for honoring me tonight as a Dodger legend. In closing, I hope all of you follow your dreams, no matter what career you pursue. You just might find what you're looking for, as I did. Thank you very much.
There's only one thing left to do, Dan, to make this a